Hello YouTube, it's your girl Keisha Laundry and I'm back with another video. Today I am in my driveway. Jamia took the car so it was kind of clear, so I figured to just do my video outside. I brought Bella out here, Faith out here playing with her friends Chanel and Lala. And I brought Bella's little car and her sliding board down here so she can go up and down off the porch. And also, look at my shirt. Don't this look like a Gordon Cottrell? Anybody fans of the Cosby Show? Remember Denise wanted that expensive designer shirt, and her brother told her I could make it for you. And Theo made her. When I seen this shirt, I said this shirt is made so wrong. I gotta get it. Look at this thing. I hope her sliding board right here. Look, it's made so wrong. I had to get it. So I call this my Gordon Cottrell. Yeah, and also I live in a regular schmeggler neighborhood. I live in a regular schmuggler neighborhood, so you'll hear cars going up and down the street. I hope with their music they don't get me no copyright strikes. but yeah, so I'm going to tell the story. I'm helping Bella down the steps. I'm going to tell the story of how Marlon Wayans stayed at the job I used to work at, and his food was stolen from the restaurant. Okay, so it was one of those nights where I came in early. This specific property, they offer a lot of overtime. I actually missed the check. I'm considering going back to like an establishment like that where the incentives are there. You know, you can upsell a Riverview and, you know, and you get a percentage of the upsell. Or you can sign somebody up for their program and you get $2. You get $1 in your check and $1 on the website to spend. So like with a lot of those bigger hotels, yeah, the incentives are there. So, you know, hotel workers, their check's not always, you know, what their regular pay fee is, because they can always make more. We can always make more in many different ways. Like if we sell out, we get extra money. Yeah, and things like that. So, and I'm going to miss some Christmas bonuses because I don't think this job going to give me a Christmas bonus. But anyway, so I'm going to tell the story of how Marlon Wayans stayed at the hotel I used to work at and his food got stolen. So it was one of those days where I came in early. I was probably there like 7, maybe 8 o'clock p.m. and I would work until like 9 a.m. the next day. Like I couldn't have no life at this specific property that I worked at. It had 1,000 rooms and all this banquet space. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine? And I was the night supervisor. 1,000 rooms. And when I come in at night, everybody leave. Except for me and one other person that will be on. And the security staff. And valet. Well, I'm not going to say just me, because at larger properties, it's not just one person at night. You know, you still have the full staff, but it's just at a minimum. It's not as many people in each department. So, this specific night, Marlon, I guess he had a show in town in Jacksonville. And so, when he came in, he was real happy. We're not allowed to take pictures with the celebrities. It's just not allowed unless they offer it. And then even if they do offer it, you'd be kind of skeptical of taking it because another staff member could be nasty and go and say that you was taking a picture with whomever it may have been, and it's just not worth you getting written up or losing your job just for a photo. It's just not. So he came in, he was real happy. The security guard assisted him with something or another, and at that time he did take the security guard's phone. He asked the security guard, do you want a picture? And he took the guard phone, and he himself, Marlon, took the selfie of him and the guard. So that was pretty cool. I was kind of jealous. I was like, because they was up on the floors where nobody could see him because he was assisting him with something. So I guess Marlon went, he does his show. Hours go by, and then I see him in the lobby again. Room keys, especially those magnetic room keys, they demagnetize a lot. Like, they not worth nothing. If you put them next to a credit card, your key not gonna work. If you go through one of them security points at a store, you know how they have those things at the door, your card is going to stop working. Cell phones, you put it next to your cell phone, your key card going to stop working. So it's a regular thing when you stand at a hotel with those magnetic key cards, with the magnetic strip on the back like a credit card, that your key has stopped working. But right now, hotels are starting to get into not having a magnetic strip. It's like sort of like you insert the card and it don't have the strip, and so those ones don't demagnetized a lot, the ones without the magnetic strip. So I guess after Marlon did his show and he came back, his key wasn't working. At the time I was at the desk, I was assisting an older gentleman, and Marlon was the second behind him. It was only them two at the desk. After I got done with the older gentleman turned around and he seen Marlon, and he was like, "You Sean, ain't you?" He was like, "No." He didn't even say, Marlon. He just was like, "You Sean, ain't you?" And Marlon was like, "No." So he asked me if I could reprogram his key. I reprogrammed his key. And he went and he ordered food in the lounge. After he ordered his food in the lounge, he walked around the hotel some more. And, hey, la. And he walked around the hotel some more. And he came back to the lounge to get his food. When he came back to the lounge to get his food, the girl at the lounge, no Faith, the girl at the lounge said, "Your assistant picked up your food." Marlon, like, assistant? I don't have an assistant. So some girl actually, I guess, seen Marlon order his food, and for some reason or another told the people in the lounge, "I'm his assistant," and took his food. They said Marlon was pissed. He just looked at the waitress like, "Really? Really?" Because certain celebrities, you already see, they don't travel with a whole lot of people. So it's like, you know, for some reason, a lot of times people get a food delivered to the hotel and it's already prepaid, and they can sign for your food. Many times this has happened. Hello. Many times this has happened. People have food delivered to the hotel. It's already prepaid. Somebody else signed for it. They'll even leave the delivery person a tip on you, okay, and take your food. For some reason, there's no system in order for them to check, are you the person who's supposed to have the food or not. So yeah, he was pissed. And that was epic. The girl felt so bad. She felt so bad. She was like, "I don't know what to do. Should I make it again?" I was like, just remake it, because I'm the supervisor. So I said, just remake it, throw a little extra in there, and then take it up to his room and give it to him. So, hey, Marlon, remember you came to Jacksonville and you went into the lounge and the girl took your food? I was working that night. We found it funny, but it also alarmed us. No, Bella, come on out the street, because I don't want Bella to follow y'all. I'm almost done. Yeah, so what do y'all think about that? Have y'all food ever been stolen? But I just want y'all to know that this happens often, especially if you prepay for your food at a hotel. And then in some hotels, they don't allow delivery drivers to go up on the floors, because delivery drivers, they'll come with like 1,000 of their flyers, and they'll put them under the doors of the hotels, clean rooms, dirty rooms, it don't matter. They'll stuff them in the elevators, throw them all in the vending room. So for that reason, and also security reasons, but for that main reason, it sort of litters the hotel. So if you check into a hotel, when you see delivery flyers all over, the delivery person did that. And the staff, like when I walk through the halls at night, I'll tend to pick them up. Where you going? Hi, you look nice. Get it, girl. Thank you. Thank you. So, she reminded me it's Friday. She looked nice. She got on black knee boots, black little dress, hair all did up. But yeah, I just want y'all to be cautious of that. What? Okay, all right, I'll come over there with y'all. Bella don't know how to play Frisbee. They're going to play Frisbee with Chanel and Lala Dad over in the field over there. But yeah, so that was super funny. I also think that maybe his attitude was, a lot of times promoters get celebrities to come, or get these entertainers to come to Jacksonville, and they don't have the money to pay them. So I don't know if he just had a bad show that night, because his attitude definitely was different from the time he came in to the time that he came back from his show. It was like day and night. And I remember when Keith Sweat came to Jacksonville, and the promoter didn't have his money, and that next morning he was up and leaving. I looked, it was probably 5 o'clock in the morning. I see Keith Sweat and his entourage come down off the elevator. Keith Sweat had on a white sweatsuit, all short, one of them zip up white sweatsuits, the ones that Rick Ross used to wear. What is it, velvet? And I was looking, I was like, I thought the show was tonight. And come to find out, the promoter didn't have the money to pay him. So Yeah, they do that a lot down here in Jacksonville. I don't know what they expect. They don't tell them we'll make the money at the door and then we'll pay you. I don't know what goes on down here, but it happens a lot. And there was a club that was bringing all the love and hip hop people down here. So every weekend, like I seen Masika, Dream Doll, Nikki Baby, Safari, Moniece. Yeah, did I say Masika? Because I was like in the back and I could hear that list. It was like a voice that I knew and I came and walked out. But yeah, it was a club that was bringing a lot of the love and hip hop people here every week. They was having like love and hip hop season or something. But it's called the Live Bar, actually. The Live Bar was bringing a lot of the love and hip hop people down here. But yeah, Safari was real arrogant. Who the hell that man? Who he think he? Well, I guess you know what. You are who you say you are. So, but just the way he was when he came to check in, it's like, I mean, he had on the fur. I mean, it's Florida. Occasionally, it might get cold enough for you to have on the floor. Maybe like 2 days, 2 times out the year. Honestly, maybe 2 times out the year. And even people from up north, when you come here, our cold is not the cold that you're cold. Because like when it's 48, we freezing. But today, I think it's like about 70 something. So, we don't need, I feel like I'm probably overdressed. I'm sweating a little bit on my nose because I'm a little sweaty magnet. But yeah, when he came to check in, he had a whole assistant and everything. So he plops his butt down on the chair like, yeah, I'm the man. Look at me, I'm the man. With this big old red fur coat. And his assistant checked him in. It was just, it was kind of sickening because it was some sort of arrogance that he carried with him that was just like a turn off. But anyway, I'm rambling. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I wish you all love, peace, and prosperity.